All living organisms have cells, or a cell. Cells are microscopic and make up what is called tissue in the human body. The cells of multicellular organisms like humans don't all do the same thing but have similar structures. The cell membrane is the outermost layer of a cell, made up of a semipermeable phospholipid bilayer, meaning it will only let some molecules inside the cell. It takes many phospholipids to make up the bilayer. Phospholipids have a phosphate group, the head, attached to two fatty acids, the tails. The head is hydrophilic, while the tails are hydrophobic. Now we get to the inside of the cell. The cytoplasm is a jelly-like liquid that fills the cell. It's made of water, enzymes, salts, and organelles. It dissolves cellular waste and is responsible for moving things around the cell. Getting to the organelles, we have lysosomes, which have hydrolytic enzymes surrounded by its own membrane so the enzymes don't digest the cell. These are catalysts like hydrolases, which speed up the process of hydrolysis. Lysosomes break down unwanted parts of the cell and may even destroy invasive bacteria. The Golgi apparatus receives proteins and biochemicals from the endoplasmic reticulum, which are packaged into vesicles, some of which have digestive enzymes, and are then sent to the lysosome. So, this organelle is made up of vesicles as well as tubules, which are membranes. When it comes to the endoplasmic reticulum, or ER for short, there are two types, the smooth ER and the rough ER. The smooth ER is responsible for lipid synthesis and storage. It's made up of vesicles and tubules. The rough ER is made up of cisternae and a few tubules. Proteins and membranes made by the rough ER are transferred to the smooth ER. The difference between the smooth and rough ERs is that the rough ER has ribosomes attached to it, while the smooth ER does not. The ribosomes are like factories. mRNA comes to the ribosome from the nucleus, and tRNA basically translates this mRNA into a chain of amino acids. The proteins synthesized by free-floating ribosomes are used within the cell, while proteins synthesized by ribosomes attached to the rough ER, as we talked about, are used outside of the cell. We may have heard time and time again that the mitochondria are the powerhouses of the cell, but what exactly does that mean? Well, basically, through cellular respiration, a process that will be more thoroughly explained in a future video, the mitochondria produce ATP, or adenosine triphosphate, which is an energy-carrying molecule. This ATP is used to power other functions inside the cell. Finally, we get to the nucleus. The nucleus is where all of the genetic info of the cell is. The chromosomes of the cell lie within the nucleus. These chromosomes are made of DNA molecules, which, of course, are genetic material. The DNA molecules are transcribed into messenger ribonucleic acid, or mRNA, molecules. This mRNA is what goes to the cytoplasm, which we already talked about. The nucleus is made up of the nucleolus, chromatin, which kind of helps package the DNA, the nuclear envelope, consisting of two lipid bilayer membranes, and nuclear poles on the nuclear envelope which let the necessary molecules like mRNA pass through.